Hello and welcome back into Rustic Moose Coins. I'm Steve, and today I want to discuss how to hold and handle a coin. Yes, it sounds funny to a non-collector, but there actually is a proper way to hold and handle a collectible coin. Coins that are meant for general commerce or coins that are beaten up or completely worn down, these rules do not apply. These rules are only going to be for the coins that are rare, uncirculated, or proof coins. So here are 7 rules to follow when handling a coin or a coin collection for best practices. Rule number 1, never touch valuable coins with your bare hands. As I just mentioned, this rule matters most with proof coins or uncirculated coins, not so much the general commerce coins. The natural oil in our skin, as well as dirt that might stick to your hands or any grease or grime, that will tarnish a coin's shiny surfaces over time. So while you may not notice any damage right away, the oil will wear away at the coin's surface and cause damage slowly over time. Rule number 2, nice and easy segue, wear clean gloves. If and when you want to show off your coins to friends or family, or if you just want to examine the coin on your own, just wear a pair of clean gloves. The gloves can prevent the oils and dirt from coming in contact with the coin. This will help prevent any damage or tarnishing or discoloration that will happen to the coins. I wear these nitrile gloves because I have a better feeling for the coin. When I wear cotton gloves, I feel that they bunch up on my fingertip and it can cause a coin to slip in my hand, and it doesn't give me a true feeling for the coin. So I don't feel like I'm in total control of the coin as I do when I have these skin tight nitrile gloves on. So these are just my personal preference, but as long as they're a clean pair of gloves, just make sure you're wearing gloves when you handle your coins. Rule number 3, handle your coins over a soft surface. Whether you keep your coins in a protective holder or not, you should get into the habit of handling your coins over a soft surface. As I mentioned, especially with cotton gloves just moments ago, no matter how careful you are, no matter how much care you take, you might drop a coin. And if it drops onto the table and rolls off onto a concrete floor, or it drops on a display case, or just even on the tabletop itself, chances are good that the coin's going to suffer some dings and some scratches. So when you examine coins, examine them over a soft surface such as a velvet pad, or I even use these foam board pads. You can buy these at any craft store and you can lay them down on the table. I've even cut them to shape on little wooden boards to put coins down on so that it's a soft surface. When I'm taking pictures or when I'm looking at something under a scope, I'll use these little blocks. Handle your coins over a soft surface. Number 4, handle coins by their edges, not by their surfaces. So this is just best practice. You never want to pinch a coin in between your thumb and your forefinger, and I'll use this 1983 Kennedy as an example. You can see how I'm pinching the coin and I'm touching its surfaces, its faces of the coin. I'm getting my fingerprints on it. Any grease or debris or grime that's on my hands now is all over the face of this coin. This being a generally circulated coin, it doesn't matter. If this were a rare coin, that would be bad news. This could drop the value significantly on this coin, even if I only handle it for a second or two. So the value can plummet on these rare coins, and I'll use this 1817 as an example with my glove. If I were to handle this coin and put my fingerprints on it and get my, any grease or debris on this coin, it would drop the value of this coin significantly. So you have to really be careful how you handle your coins. Handle it only by the edges as you see here, and not by pinching it with your thumb and your finger. Number 5, keep your coins in protective holders. If you plan to take your collection to a show, or if you like showing it off to friends or even family members, you should invest in some protective holders or albums. Holders and albums will protect the coin's surface and the edge of a coin from dirt, oil from your hands, and scratches. They'll also protect the coin if you or somebody else accidentally drops it, which does happen. I prefer my coins in these 2x2 cardboard holders. So this will help protect the coin. It allows me to handle it without wearing gloves. Same thing with these plastic holders. You can see both sides of the coin. I'm able to handle this. It's protected against any debris getting onto it. There are a ton of other options for coin storage, but that's going to be saved for a future video. And this leads right into rule number 6. Storing your coins properly. Try to keep your coins in an airtight environment to prevent corrosion from heat and moisture. Flip books and coin albums can protect coins to a degree, but they don't offer 100% protection because they don't lock out air or moisture. Don't store your collection in an attic or basement. That could be susceptible to extreme heat or extreme cold conditions. You can consider using a coin slab to store your coins. These will offer the best protection. And if they're slabbed by a third-party grading company, such as this PCGS nickel here, you have the added bonus of the coin being graded and authenticated by these companies, and this just offers the most protection. There are slabs you can purchase online or at coin shops that will allow you to slab up your coins without a third-party company or grade on these. These will not increase the value like this will. And you can also store your coins in what are called airtights, which are these circular discs here. You simply pop the lid off, you put the coin inside, you put the lid on, and the coin is in this airtight container. I personally find these too bulky, and I don't like them. My personal preference is 2x2s. I find that if you follow these rules and you handle your coins properly and you store them properly, not in an attic or a basement, you shouldn't have any problems protecting your coins, just as long as they're in some sort of protective holder. Last on the list, number 7, and this is a biggie, never clean your coins. This honestly causes a lot of debate among collectors. All of us collectors want their coins to look shiny and pristine. In an attempt to keep coins looking their best, many collectors will clean them by rubbing them or wiping them or spraying them with a solution, and that's the worst thing they can do. Some cleaners are acidic and can reduce the value of a coin by 50% or more. If you really want to keep your coins looking their best, you should just forget about cleaning them. Don't use acidic cleaners on them. Don't try to polish them. Don't wipe them. Don't use your breath and rub them. Don't clean them with tap water, as it often contains chlorine or other chemicals. Some other water contaminants that will discolor or damage your coin. If you feel that your coins must be cleaned, then I would highly recommend taking them to a professional where they can determine the best course of action for that coin. On that note, I have purchased cleaned coins in the past, and as long as you know that they're clean before you buy them, you can get some really nice deals on them. I personally don't mind a cleaned coin as long as it still looks nice. This is where collectors kind of get into a little bit of a debate, as some collectors will immediately dismiss a coin if it's been cleaned at any point throughout its life. With classic US coins that I love to collect so much, you find a lot of coins with old cleanings on them, and it was pretty common practice in the 1960s and 70s to clean your coin collection. A lot of beauty comes from these old cleanings, as the coin has sat around for a while in an old album, and after a while they'll start to retone, giving each coin a beautiful personality. And this is part of the reason why I love collecting so much. Even though I have the same 1920 Standing Liberty quarter, same date, same mintage totals, one of them is normal colored and one of them is heavily yellowed due to an old cleaning. Some collectors will look at the yellow coin and poo-poo it because it's yellow, it's discolored, it's damaged. I personally look at it and I say it adds to the eye appeal, and I find this yellow to 1920 Standing Liberty quarter to be even more beautiful. It's all based on personal preference, but it's just my preference to have a little bit of toning on coins because I think it gives the coin a little bit more of a personality. There you have 7 rules for handling a rare coin or collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Comment with any other rules or suggestions that you have that I may have missed when handling coins. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications. Hit that bell icon to be reminded when I drop new videos. Until next time, I'm Steve with Rustic Moose Coins. Happy collecting.